Yo, what it do, people? Are you gonna get on from your thing? So we can read the comments. We'll be able to read the comments, or we have to log into mine again. You didn't even start yours. You just be
Bro, first off, we're just on my relax. Release. There it goes.
Would you be able to see the comments though?
I will.
Oh yeah, good job. I forgot all about that.
It's ready to go.
Are we waiting until we get some folks up in there, or are we just gonna start?
I feel like we can just start.
It's up to you.
Honestly.
Slim Duncan.
Okay.
I ain't know I was all thighs, all things. We got 2 viewers. Oh, that's the homie. The homie Allen.
Okay. I feel like we probably should have logged in on yours.
Why?
That way we could see who's popping
I
in.
told you. That's, you know what I'm saying?
You the one?
I could probably see it a little from there.
I can't see crap.
Yeah, I can see it from there. No, this ain't one of them Stanley joints either, I don't think.
It's not.
Alright, what's up, Bootsy? We getting the viewers. We can start now.
Okay, guys.
Do you think
Oh,
we should
wait,
do
hold
that,
up.
though?
Sorry.
Oh, yeah, look at you stalling.
Up to you.
Stalling.
Do you want to do it or not?
Do what?
Switch.
What do you mean, switch what?
The Facebook.
Oh, I don't care for... I guess, babe, I don't care. You stalling. Big staller.
Now it's my fault. Y'all see how this is how this is about to go.
This is how it's about to go. Hope y'all tune in. This is what it is today.
Y'all about to see us in here arguing.
And it's gonna get like that too. You wanna be stalling. Stally-olly.
I'm literally trying to log out so that you can log in.
Come on, broski. I don't really know my password like that. One day we ain't gonna have kids in the background. Look at you, saving money. You just,
I didn't
boy,
save
you
your
just,
password.
Jess, huh?
You literally... Look.
You lucky. You just over here, boy, just.
Sorry, y'all. We're going to start in just a moment. Homeboy over here. He's tripping.
Out.
I think my computer saves automatically.
No, it's the computer. Now it's the computer. Oh yeah, here we go. Alright, we in that thing. Really bad. You gotta start it over.
I don't like it.
Why? The same thing as the live.
The live isn't. Okay. Let me start this. You guys are ready? We're ready. Kind
No,
of.
we not.
Okay, now we're ready. Ready?
Yeah, but go back to the live though after you start this. So we can see, you just said, so we can
Thought I was controlling
Oh my goodness.
3 different
Anyways.
videos. Hey guys, welcome back to
Hey babe,
Let's Chat Podcast.
The live version.
Okay. It's your girl Aaliyah.
So, it's your boy Slim Wayne. And we are back on live. Y'all coming in here quick this time. The word been getting out or something? Y'all, it's your boy 7
Back
viewers,
with another
5.
episode, guys. We just recorded an episode.
Yeah, we just recorded an episode. It's going to be on the YouTube.
We're going to try to have it on the YouTube. Yeah, we're going to try to put it on there next week. Because if y'all have YouTube, well, if you're a YouTuber, you know, it takes like
a couple
a
days
year and a half to upload for some reason.
So we on there though, but we going to be on there.
But we are going to put that episode on there.
And then it'll still be on like all of the Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, all that. Pandora.
This will also be all on there too.
The homie Bus Love, what's good?
But yeah, so we're going to have, the last episode we talked about
sex.
being sexually
Free in your relationship.
In your relationship.
How do you create sexual chemistry? Sexual fantasies? Do you talk about them? Do you not talk about them? So I think it was pretty good. Y'all should definitely tune in when it's posted for real. That one might be posted on the Elite tomorrow, maybe? Or is we doing the other one?
We can post it tomorrow.
It's going to be a new episode out tomorrow. Nonetheless, that one or another one.
So we might put it out. Well, yeah, we might put it out tomorrow. We just got to figure out the YouTube portion of it.
Facts. We'll do a catch up. That's really our catch up, man.
I guess we'll do a catch up for y'all. We ain't been doing nothing, just been working.
I went back to work. I'm kind of happy I went back to work. I ain't gonna lie.
So make sure y'all tune into the last episode and whatnot, because I feel like it's a good one.
I think it was a good one too.
Yeah. I think the Slim Spectrum, it was based off of one of the questions on the last episode. So
Slim Spectrum for this live.
Oh, wait, let's do the drink.
Oh yeah, we gotta get to this drink. Hopefully a couple of more y'all get into this before I get to the Spectrum so we can see y'all answers. Because I want to see what y'all say about this.
So
do you got the thing? Or is it
it's behind your thing.
Oh,
we are drinking a Pinot Grigio from Winking Alley. Y'all can get this at Aldi's.
A Pinot Grigio.
It's a semi-dry, 11.5%.
How you pronounce that?
Pinot Grigio.
Yup. Peanut Garcia.
Oh my gosh, it gets worse and worse every time.
That's what I heard. Peanut butter and jelly.
Oh my god. I'm still here, guys.
You trying to make me do all this by myself. Y'all be seeing me on Snap, boy. 4 kids. Just me.
Whoa.
Just me.
Who's the other 2 by?
Come on, man. You tripping.
You said it.
Now you tripping. Alright, we gotta get to this because yours is getting up.
I had to get, what's my name? Right here.
Slim Spectrum coming up as soon as we taste this drink. And I want to hear y'all answer on this question.
If y'all got some wine,
and then I'm going to tell y'all my answer on this question.
I don't even remember the question.
I do. I got it written up right here.
Oh. If y'all have some wine or some liquor, go ahead and take a sip.
Hopefully this is good.
Open your
I
bottle.
seen my boy Bus been on it already. Over there on Snap. What's up? You I'm gonna just pour?
Yeah.
Hopefully this is good. You said it's semi-dry?
Yeah, it's semi-dry. So I don't know how it's gonna taste.
Y'all gonna hear this boy in the background. Hopefully we ain't gotta go get him. You ain't even wait for me to take. You see it? Y'all see this?
I'm sorry.
This is just ridiculous.
Cheers to a good episode.
That's not
and
bad.
to everybody watching.
That's low-key not bad at all to be semi-dry.
It's not.
Moving along, Slim's Spectrum. So my question, and what I would really like to know from y'all, do you guys feel like men and women can have the same sexual experience or like the same like similar sex lives and not be looked down on as far as like women? You know what I'm saying? Do y'all think they can do the same things as men and
so can men sleep with 40 women and women sleep with 40 women and not
it's
be
the
judged?
Same, or is it worse for this woman? Because I want to know what y'all think. I ain't gonna lie. What do you think? Tell the people what you think.
I feel like women shouldn't be judged.
I don't think they should be judged either.
Who they're sleeping with or how many people they're sleeping with. Do they need to be careful? Yes.
Agreed.
Everybody really needs to be careful.
Everybody should be careful.
Men and women.
I don't think they should be judged as far as like if a man can have 40 bodies, I think a woman, if that's her choice to have 40 bodies, you know what I'm saying, that's what you could have. Me personally do think like everybody needs to be clean, but I do think like I just feel like it's easier for a woman to like get bacteria, to get dirty, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like it's easier for a woman to, like, carry things inside of something moist that's warm, you know what I'm saying? Like, that creates...
This is why like, women have to clean up after
value.
Themselves.
Everybody does, but that's just the only difference, I think.
Sex, period.
So do you think the value go down when a woman got more bodies? Is that what you're saying? I don't necessarily think that.
The value could go down if a man has
I'm about to say, I think that, you know what I'm saying? I don't necessarily think a woman's value go down. Because, like, for me, it's like, if a woman is, like, you know what I'm saying, experienced or, like, you know what I'm saying, know some stuff, I feel like she could teach you, you know what I'm saying? She could teach you some stuff that she know you might not have known, might not have seen. Like, she could be intriguing for you, you know what I'm saying? So I don't necessarily think the value go down. But some people do for real.
Yeah, I think that it shouldn't be a double standard on how many men women sleep with, on how many men, I almost said how many men sleep with.
Right,
How many men
we
women
ain't
sleep
talking
with.
about that. It's like,
I just think it should be no double standard just because I think I've heard somewhere where they said if my woman has more than 3 men, like, I don't want to deal with her. Like, it's just like.
I've heard a lot of men say that.
What?
I've heard a lot of men say that. Wow. I don't necessarily believe
Meanwhile, you done slept with 300 women.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I think that's crazy. If I feel like if a man is like, oh, I can have 100 bodies, but my woman can't have 3, I get the theory, but I don't really believe that at all. You know what I'm saying? And then on a lot of ways, because then it's like you gotta teach her everything. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta show her everything she knows. You know what I'm saying? You don't want her to come with like something to show you. You know what I'm saying? Like something like that. But no, just me personally, I don't think a woman should be looked down on if she chooses to have like, you know what I'm saying, these bodies. Like that's her choice, just like that's our choice. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they should obviously keep themselves clean.
I think you should mind your business.
That too.
If she's sleeping with multiple men while with you, that's your different.
Business. Yeah, that's totally
that is now your business.
That's totally different.
If you're together, that is now your business.
We just talking about
no, actually, if you're not together, that's still your business because you're also and men, same thing. If you're dealing with multiple women, I feel like you should let all of the women know that you're dealing with them. They have to protect themselves. And
at least let them know they're not the only one you see.
At least let them know
you don't gotta let them know all your business if that's not their position.
You don't have to give them names and all that stuff, but like just let them know, like, hey, I am. You're not the only one. If y'all are just talking.
Yeah, I could agree with that.
And
with that big Lex up in this junk, girl. See you tomorrow.
And women, same thing. I feel like if you're sleeping with multiple men at the same time,
I feel like you should let them know.
You don't have to tell them how many men you're sleeping with. Men, you don't have to tell them how many women you're sleeping with. Just let them know I'm dealing with multiple people. Or you're just not the only one. Just so they can protect them. You should be protecting yourself, period. But just so they can protect themselves and take caution.
And then if somebody do come to you and say this, honestly, I had this happen to me one time, and this kind of go into the topic. So like this was obviously like years and years and years ago, about 12 to 13 years ago. But I was just
13.
Yes.
So right before we started dating.
Maybe a year or two before, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So like I was like just talking to somebody, like we weren't in a relationship yet, both single. We were just talking. And their thing was like, if you just start talking to anybody, let me know, you know what I'm saying? And I respectfully, I started talking to somebody else, and I respectfully let them know, like, hey, I just wanted to let you know, you know what I'm saying? Because this is what you asked. I'm talking to somebody else, blah, blah. She cut me off within that conversation. Like, no, Willis is done. I'm like, what you mean? What she saying? I'm like, what you mean? You know what I'm saying? And she's like, no, I'm just not dealing with that. Like, if you talking to me, you only talk to me. And I was trying to explain, like, but that's not what you said. That's not what you said. That's not even what we doing. Which kind of goes into our topic towards, like, are you even listening? You know what I'm saying? Or are you just hearing what you want to hear? So, like, me telling you this, she's probably like, oh, this nigga got all this, blah, blah, blah. What'd she say?
Because he said about 12, 13 years ago, and I said, wait a minute.
Hey, yeah, she
2024. We
cut it out.
Been together.
But yeah, like I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, like that's not what you said. Like you told me if I started doing this, you know what I'm saying, then let you know. And I got I did that and it was terrible. Like the response was horrible. I didn't understand, but
if you're gonna say that, you
gotta stand on that.
you gotta
stand on that. If you tell a man, oh, I don't care if you do this, you know what I'm saying, just let me know. If he let you know, you know, I mean, she still made her decision, I guess, you know what I'm saying. But it's like, dang.
She can make whatever decision she wants to make, 100%. If she was like, bro, tell me what you're doing, you did. She didn't say she was gonna be cool with it.
Peace easy.
She never said she was gonna be cool with it. So she just wanted to know so she can make her moves, apparently.
I thought truth and, you know what I'm saying, honesty would get you where you wanted to go.
Sometimes honesty can get you pretty far. But
I understand that.
Sometimes it can get you the dough.
So yeah, if
that was a good one.
Anyways, if y'all do, you know what I'm saying, tell us what y'all think. Do y'all think men and women can have the same type of sexual experiences and not look down on? I think they should be able to. I'm not gonna lie. I just think women, it's easier to get dirty. I think. I ain't gonna lie.
I wouldn't say that. Don't say
y'all just have a moist, wet area.
Get dirty.
Okay, it's easier, I think, for a woman's moist vagina to create or carry a bacteria than it is. That is a fact.
I can agree with that.
That's all I'm saying.
But I just need men to understand. Just because a woman is more likely, it's not even more likely. It's just because of
y'all show
down yonder. The thing is, a self cleaning
It is, but y'all
body part.
It's not like it cleans away STDs.
It doesn't.
That's what I'm saying.
It doesn't.
Like,
that doesn't mean you're less likely to get an STD.
I don't think that at all.
Okay,
I don't think
just
that.
to be clear.
Yeah, I don't think that.
You can get an STD
I just think
just like I can
bacteria
get an STD.
grows and creates in moist, dark, wet places.
We can get yeast infections
more
likely. We are more likely to get yeast infections or UTIs or something like that. You can say that, not just say we're dirty.
I'm saying you guys are moist. And that creates
bacteria.
Some
people really hate the word moist, and you just keep saying.
Man, cake is moist. like it's not just a
I think it's
sexual
just the word. Period.
Man, get out of here.
I'm just saying.
So what we're talking about today is miscommunication. Not listening to what your partner is saying, but hearing
y'all
what
deal with this in y'all's
hear.
relationship. Comment
Everybody, I'm sure, deals with something.
I'm sure everybody deals with this.
Hearing what you want to hear instead of what your partner is saying is what we're talking about today.
And miscommunication, period.
Miscommunication, period. So my first question would be like, one, why does that happen? To where it's like, so a thing where like, I'm telling you like, you know what I'm saying? That's true too. But like most of the time our hair ain't like moist and wet, you know what I'm saying? Like moist, wet areas create bacteria and infection. That's all I'm saying. Like we don't have the moist, wet area that you guys have to just... It's going to be a lot harder for us to get maggots in us than it would be. Remember the video we seen with the maggots in the vagina? Like, that's dirty no matter who does it. But I just feel like moist, wet areas, you know what I'm saying, is my boy CJ.
Bacteria does grow in dark,
wet, moist places. That's all I'm saying. That we don't have that area. But that's all I'm saying.
I'm just
but
saying,
you're right.
What he's saying and what I'm saying is that it's not just women.
It's not completely.
Set bacteria.
Completely.
In the episode, we also discussed how it's more likely for a woman to get a yeast infection. He said men aren't going to get it. I said men are going to get it. It's just more likely. More likely a woman to get it because of how close everything is down yonder and how spread out it is for men. It's not. But men can get STDs, bacteria, UTIs, yeast infections, all that stuff, just like a woman can.
That's facts.
And I think men need to understand that. And after sex, men need to learn to clean up after themselves because men sometimes do not. And they're just walking around with dry vajayjay juices.
Until I go shower the next morning.
Not talking about you. You're only dealing with one woman.
And then that was my second point. I'm only dealing with one woman anyway.
But you still should clean up.
I clean up. But for me, it's like, so if we get done tonight, you know what I'm saying? We get done at night. And I know I'm showering in the morning. I'm about to lay down. I'm going to shower in the morning. And I think that, like...
Can't say the same.
I don't think it is the same because you have to clean that out. That's what I'm saying. You have to clean that out.
You should clean up too.
I don't have nothing to clean out. Mine is going to dry up.
You still have a hole at the tip of your penis.
So I just got to go pee. I just got to go pee.
I mean, yeah,
there's no other way to, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, you should go pee, but you should still clean up around.
That's what the shower's for tomorrow. All it's going to do is dry on me. If I leave something in you, who's to say what it could turn into? Bacteria, we don't know how, you know what I'm saying? Is all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
All right.
I mean, I could be wrong. But
Moving on.
Anyways,
so sex expert.
Back to the, we need one. Back to the miscommunication. So it's like, when I'm telling you something that like I want, need, or desire, you know what I'm saying? Why would it feel like an attack or like I'm telling you something you're not doing or not doing something good enough?
I feel like for me, it depends on the situation and the tone and what we're discussing. That's a lot.
Yeah, I'm about to say
tone. Okay, so say
the tone.
Okay, so
but like even sometimes we done talked about tone where it's like I have like whispered and you was like, oh no, and I'm like, babe, I'm trying to talk softly right now.
He thinks he whispered.
The kid ain't wake up. That's, you know what I'm saying? I whispered, but like I don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? When I'm just expressing something I need or something that like I want, you know what I'm saying? You're like, oh man, I do this or I did this, or you're acting like it's not good enough. I'm like, that's not at all what I'm saying. I could just need this right now, or I could need it done this way.
So it could be triggering if we had previously done something or something happened, and then something wasn't done, I guess, and then you ask about it, And like I already feel a way about the whole situation. Like say, I'm usually good at giving examples. Say you wanted to have sex 8 times in a day.
I'm about to make this more realistic. I need an example. I'll make it. So say...
First off, that's not unrealistic for you.
8 times in a day?
What?
Probably back in the day, not. You know what I'm saying? We don't got that type of time. We don't even see each other that much right now. Like, that, right, I'm going to make this more realistic. Okay, so say, you know what I'm saying, we just got done with some sex or whatever, and it was like some things that I want and that I, you know what I'm saying, did want. Yeah. But then tomorrow, I'm like, I send you a video of it done in a different way. You get upset that like, and you're like, oh, I just did this, I do this. And I'm like, I'm not saying
okay, so in that situation, it could be saying, you could be like, say, we just did that, and but then you send me like a video. Let me finish what I'm saying. So you send me a video of something similar to what we did, right, but different.
Just in a different way. Why is that?
It could be an attack if you say it as if we didn't just do this. Like if you're like, babe, hey babe, I know we just did this last night, but this is a different way we could do this. That's completely different from like, well, why don't we do this?
I don't say it. I could sit there and be like, oh, you should do it like this. And you're just like, oh, I just did it, right? And it's like, I simply say we should do it like this. That's not a bad or a good way to...
what I just said.
But that's not a bad way to say anything.
You also got to know your partner. You know your partner be a little antsy sometimes. Or it could be a little sensitive.
Just don't say it, huh?
No, you can say it. I'm not saying don't say it. I'm saying say it how I said it the first time. Like, hey, babe, I know we just did this, but what if we try it like this?
Man. I feel like, and this is like off topic, I feel like such a big part, and it's not a bad thing, I guess, but like such a huge part of relationships are like, obviously, are like tone and like how you say things, but like it's almost like too big of a part to where it's like, man, like everything I say, I gotta make sure I say it like this.
I really feel like it could just be like a certain time, like because like you could do like the same thing could happen 2 weeks later and it's fine. Like there's no issues.
So whose fault would that be?
It could just be in the moment, like. Say like she's feeling away that day, and then you send something,
and she cool with it, but now she's not feeling away.
And then a different way she's feeling like down in the dumps.
So should she work on her delivery? Because I'm obviously saying the same thing at different times. You know
or what if you guys had gotten to like an argument?
What you mean?
Or like say like after we had sex, you weren't. There was an argument after that, like oh you didn't do what I needed you to do or something like that, and then you sent a video. Or say she's uncomfortable doing something.
Okay.
During sex. She's uncomfortable with it. You send her a video of someone else doing the exact same thing. Right. And she already told you she's uncomfortable with it. And you sent her something.
Think it would.
And she's not going to be cool with it. She's going to have an issue because she just told you. I feel like that's where...
I think that would...
that kind of goes on to our episode we just did too. Because like that would be like the sexual part. Of like the judging and not judging,
and the being open and receiving. That makes sense, but I think like what am I about to say? Dang, what was you just saying?
What is this?
What was you just saying? I'm trying to think what you were just saying. What did you just say? Because I had a point.
No, I can't tell you because I forgot. Be talking.
Oh, I think it was about the sending. What was you saying about the sending? It could make them feel away or something. So like, but what if like they're sending it like they're not sending it in the way, and I'm speaking for me because it's not like I'm gonna show you or send you something in a way to like oh she's doing this better or do it, you know what I'm saying, something like that to make you feel bad, you know what I'm saying. It's more so like even how like we started getting you open to some things and like videos helped a little bit, but like you just need to be opened up to like that it was more normal, you know what I'm saying, like it wasn't like or you gonna be the only one doing this or something like that, you know what I'm saying? So like what if the video is sent in that aspect to where it's like, hey, like this isn't to put you down, you know what I'm saying? It's to show you like this it's okay, you know what I'm saying? Like
but then that would also go into like what we were discussing earlier, like if she's or what I just said, like if she's not open to certain things and you keep pushing it on. No, you're not. chalking it up. But if you're pushing it on her and pushing it on her and pushing it on her, it's not going to make her want to do it more. It's going to make her shy away. Like you're not easing her into it. You're not being gentle with it. You're just video after video after video. Okay, you keep bringing it up, keep talking about it. Like you're just tossing it at her. So now she's closed off completely. She don't want nothing to do with it because now you've overdone it, and now she don't want nothing to do with it. And that can go not just sexually. That could be anything. That can go anything. Yeah,
that makes sense.
I know.
That makes sense. I don't want to hear it. So you said you didn't have a question for this, but I mean an answer, but I'm about to ask you now. Okay. Maybe you have one. Or
probably
maybe
not.
You could ponder real quick.
Y'all make sure y'all are commenting so that we can.
What is one thing that you think you say that I hear like what I want to hear instead of what you're saying?
I really don't know.
At all though? Like you can't think of something that you like ask for repeatedly that you're like he's just not getting this, like, or it could be like help, you know what I'm saying, like asking for help for certain things, or it can be anything.
It could be help. It could be like for me. Well, no, because you get that too.
What?
I was gonna say like it could be like the breaks that I feel like we kind of miscommunicate sometimes. Is like, because like even when we were having this conversation earlier, I was stressed with the kid, and I was like, I feel like I need a break. I was like, and I feel like you get breaks, and you're like, I don't get breaks. I just have time for like to go do this and this. And I'm like, that counts as a break. And you're like, no, I'm really just doing this and this. And I'm like, but you're doing it alone, therefore it's a break.
I see what you're saying as far as the break. I think with the breaks, you know what I'm saying? I be thinking like you be like, oh, but you get a break. And I be like, babe, one, take a break. Like if you want a break, take a break. I be like sometimes you do come home and be like, oh, if you need a break, you know what I'm saying, go take your drive or whatever.
That's definitely right there. That's what I need, because like,
but sometimes you don't do that. I told you today. I'm like, babe, you can go get Ron. He's like, no, I don't want to go.
I didn't want to go alone.
Most of the time when you leave, you don't want to go alone though. Like most of the time when you move around, you want the whole family to go.
In my defense of not wanting to go alone, I see a lot at work right
now. No, that makes sense. I'm not.
So I can be a little scared sometimes.
But how are you supposed to get the breaks? How are you supposed to get the breaks?
Sometimes because sometimes I don't want you to go by yourself. But it's just like, I told you, when he went to sleep, I felt a lot better. Like, he was not moving. He was sleeping. I could watch TV.
Because sometimes that's when I, you know what I'm saying, go get my little break. But if you with him and y'all sleeping or laying down, and I leave, you know what I'm saying, and he wakes up or something, that's not my fault then, you know what I'm saying? Now you shouldn't be mad at me because I went to go take my break and
I'm not mad at you. I'm only mad at you when...
You're mad at... I mean, I understand mad
at the situation. I've only been mad when I come home from work. And you're like, babe, I gotta go real fast.
I definitely do.
Bruh. And 20, 30 minutes, cool. Like, you need it. I'm probably not even laying down right now anyways. I'm showering, getting everything situated before I actually lay down.
Right.
Hours is now an issue.
That only happened one time.
I'm just saying.
One time, my boy Joe, Robin and Joe. I ain't seen Rob in a minute. But yeah, what else we doing?
What?
I said, what else we're doing? Like,
I'm sorry, I wasn't even reading it.
Or do you want me to answer that?
Yeah, you go ahead.
One thing I think that I think you hear what you want to hear instead of what I'm saying is I think the sex stuff, some sex stuff. Cause like
I'm gonna ask you.
I be wanting you to like indulge. You'll be having. I mean, we'll be having like time, but like that just don't be like. It's just not your thing all the way. So like when I say like, oh, I need this, I need that. Like I think you more so take that as an attack than, oh, my husband just wants me.
No, I don't think I take it as an attack all the time. I think it's just, again, certain situations.
So what was you about to say? What were you about to ask me?
I have no idea. I do it all the time. I always forget. No, I think I was going to ask them something.
I know, that's what you said.
Oh. What was I going to ask? You keep talking, though.
I ain't got nothing.
It's going to come to me. Do y'all have any miscommunication issues? I'm sure y'all do.
On the joint, what was we talking about? We could talk about the other one. The one we just did.
I mean, we can talk about some stuff on there. because we just did the whole episode, but we can discuss some things.
What you got?
If you want to. Or are there things in y'all's relationship that's like, y'all are like, y'all really need to discuss? If you don't want it on here, don't say any names if they message us. Just DM us, and we won't say your name. We'll just read it.
I'll only be saying y'all names when I see some certain people pop up on the live. I be geeked, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like my boy Rob.
But if you do have any like miscommunication issues that you want discussed or you want our opinion on, just DM. And if you don't want other people to know about y'all's business, just DM us, me or him, or message us, me or him, and we'll read it. But we won't say who you are, and we'll give you our opinion on it. Does that make sense?
It does.
Okay, cool. No rush, but hurry.
It does. It does. So what's your question on here? Because we could get into that.
I think that might have been it. And then
if something is said that is taken the wrong way, should the other take accountability and apologize?
Yes.
I think sometimes, yeah. Because, like, I did that earlier, you know what I'm saying? But all the time to where it's like, if you take everything I say wrong, you know what I'm saying? I'm, like, at a certain point, it's like, all right, you got to, like, comprehend differently. Because like, if I'm trying to communicate right, I'm trying to watch my tone, I'm trying to say the right things, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can't just continue to apologize every trip. Like, oh, I'm sorry. Because it's like, bro, I'm not doing this wrong every time.
You don't have to apologize every trip, but if your significant other takes offense to what you're saying, then
that makes sense.
Yes,
that
you
makes
should
sense,
apologize.
especially if I don't need
because
to do that.
You don't want to just be like, I think,
me offending you don't matter or something like that.
Yeah, like,
yeah,
and you don't want,
sure.
yeah. So you should, if your significant, will you turn this a little bit? If your significant other takes offense to it, then 100% you should apologize.
You should definitely apologize.
Because then they're going to start feeling a type of way.
But, like, if a person always feels offended, you know what I'm saying? Like, you should check that. Like, because I'm not always trying to offend you. Everything shouldn't offend you.
Then there needs to be a conversation as to why they're always feeling offended. That needs to be a whole nother conversation. Like, okay, babe, listen. Every time we have any type of constructive criticism conversation or anything, you always feel offended.
Feel like, yeah.
What am I doing to where you feel offended? What can we do to where you're not feeling offended? And we can have a constructive conversation.
That makes sense.
I know. No, just kidding.
Oh my god.
Fudge, I had a good thing to talk about.
Your homie on? Well, I think that's your homie.
I can't even see anything.
Oh my god. What'd you have?
It's about communication.
Can't be. Communication is key. I think comprehension goes with that. I ain't gonna lie. Cause like we said, you can communicate, but you can communicate wrong, which is why like you gotta watch how you communicate. Yes. But like you can communicate right, and the person can just not be hearing you. You know what I'm saying? Can not be taking it in. So I think comprehension with communication is definitely key.
And I feel like you can't just be hearing what they're saying. You gotta actually listen too.
Yeah, that's
if you're not listening, that's where
and don't
some
listen
miscommunication
from
become.
Offensive place. Like, be open when you listening. Like, because some people are really coming to you off trying to get a certain love that they need, you know what I'm saying, that they want you to give from them. Like, so it's not like a person coming to you about this or that. It's always an attack. Like, it's not to put you down. Some people really know what they want, know what love they want, and are able to express that, you know what I'm saying? And I honestly think that's almost one of the easiest people to love, because it's like, a person is telling you what they want, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you either don't want to do it, not trying to do it, or taking this a certain way. And it's like, no, like, I'm literally telling you, like, what I need, you know what I'm saying, to feel good or to feel loved, and you just, like, you taking it all the wrong way. I think that's crazy.
I really need to write down things that I think of.
Yep, and you should be on me for not writing stuff down.
I
See
keep
how that works?
forgetting things that I'm thinking of. Oh, sorry. It was about communication. What?
You said it was about what's?
Not WhatsApp. We weren't even discussing WhatsApp. Where did that even come from? No, it was about communication. What were you just saying? Being offended.
Comprehension, People not taking.
Oh, okay, got it, thanks. So like when we're saying,
it's explosive.
Sorry, when like we're saying like hearing what the other is saying, you're not listening if when they're talking you're already formulating an answer in your head, like.
Or like sometimes how like we're
like, trying to figure out the puzzle while they're talking. Like no.
I can see it with us. Like when we listen, you know what I'm saying, and we have something to say, but we continue to listen and then forget what we say. That's kind of good because it's like it shows we're listening. You know what I'm saying? We're continuing listening, so we kind of forgot what we were just thinking about or what our response was before they were finished. You know what I'm saying? But
I'm not saying you can't think of
finish responses or whatever, but
like remembering what they're saying. Yeah. Like, and replaying in your head, it'll come back to you. But, like, if you're, like, as they're talking, don't just cut somebody off in the middle of what they're saying. I mean, we do that one here, but we're both trying to get points across. But, like, when you're having, like,
don't do what we do, just do what we say.
If you're having a discussion with each other, it's like, I can't just be like, oh, no, babe, like, you can't just cut him off in the middle of what he's saying or what she's saying.
Maybe if you're like adding to the point, but not trying to.
No, don't even do like let them get what they need to say out. Because if you're not letting them what they need to say out, what if he or she they had to build up a lot of courage to tell you what they're about to tell you, and then you cut them off mid conversation, and now they just like lose all that confidence that they was about, like they really needed to tell you this. You just cut them off, and now they don't even want to talk about it no more. So, like, you have to make sure, like, you are allowing them to say what they need to say because they really could have built up all the courage they needed to say that, and you just cut them off.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense, actually.
I know.
Sometimes I'll be like, and this is way off topic, but, like, sometimes I'll be struggling with people, like, having to find the confidence for things. Because it's like, bro, if that's how you feel, you know what I'm saying? That's how you feel. Like, but everybody not built.
Yeah,
like, and I was, like, raised that way, so not to say that's just something I do.
Because, like, there's times, like, where, like, it could be, like, I mean, we've gotten more used to, like, those hard conversations.
Emma's a hard sorry, moms. But I grew up with hard conversations. Like,
we got used to hard conversations within our relationship. So, like, then I'll say me. I've gotten more used to, like, the harder conversations in our relationship. So, like, I wasn't always confident in just coming up to you, like, babe, I didn't like that you did this. Like, right. Did I say it? Yeah. Did I communicate it right? Probably not. Not at first. I was terrible.
She learned a lot about communication.
Was, like,
what's crazy is, like,
conversation with me at first, it was
she's still
hard.
Not really expressive, but she started off very non-expressive.
No.
Like,
unless, like, it was, like, when I wanted... I didn't express my feelings or anything when we first got married and stuff, or in the relationship. But when it came to, like, conversations, like, I was very, like, hard with the conversation. Like, I didn't sugarcoat anything.
I don't mind that.
No, it came off bad a lot of the times.
I mean, I can understand, but I don't mind people being blunt, I guess. I don't mind.
I was very, very blunt at first. Now, I'm still blunt. I'm not blunt. That never went away. But I communicate it differently to where it can be expressed and received better.
What up, Shawnee? It's your first time. Girl, you need to go back and tune into some more then. We got episodes that you need to watch.
There's 28 episodes, guys.
Watch and listen. Tell us something you would like to hear us talk about, though, since this is your first time tuning in.
We're talking about communication right now.
We're trying to keep you interested. Miscommunication.
In relationships, but if you
got something, anything, throw it out there.
I take it. I need to charge you.
Boy, Shawnee was like a big sister a long time ago. I ain't seen her in a minute. I feel like you would do a good podcast. I ain't gonna lie.
Sorry. What else can we talk about?
What we got?
Miscommunication wise.
Miscommunication wise. I feel like, honestly, a big miscommunication in relationships.
We just had an episode about sex. The last episode we showed.
But no, I feel like hers would do. She used to do these like girl nights. I obviously was never there, but like they used to kick it. They used to go crazy. All these games they used to play, boy. That would be lit. I ain't gonna lie, and that sounds like something you would be good at. I would love to do a sex podcast. I would do that. So if you start it, I'll be a guest. I ain't gonna lie. But I feel like a big thing with miscommunication in relationships is she ain't coming if I can't come. Like what? That's not how that work at all.
Can't I go?
Because I want to go.
All girls. It's not about you.
Just can't go there. Like
I'll be there.
I want to go.
Shoot.
But anyways, like I think a big miscommunication in relationships is females not being completely honest with their dudes, and I think sometimes.
Woo, that's
most of the times, I think it's to like
can be very
to
accurate.
Save him in a way. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Protect his ego,
Protect
or whatever.
His ego.
But I do feel like with a lot of men, they need people need to hear the truth. Period. But I do think men should start hearing the truth. You know what I'm saying about themselves. One reason because like women will go 20 years not happy. You know what I'm saying? Like off. And you communicate that you happy or that you whatever. And for me, it's like, bro, that's miscommunication. You can't say for years. I actually heard this
on the sex podcast that I listened to or was listening to.
That's a good one, low key. We wouldn't be able to talk about that together because like we didn't start having sex until we were married. But I was having sex before marriage, so I could talk about it a little bit as far as just me. You know what I'm saying?
What did we just say? Cutting me off. We just said that. No, I'm just
kidding. We also said we was trying to.
Well, let me finish my statement. But yes, sometimes yes. Yeah. But in the sex podcast I was listening to, she had said that she was like, women, stop telling y'all men that they're good at sex because when they leave y'all they think they're their men, they go sleep with other people, they giving out bad penis.
Or not even
and it's just
other
like,
people. I just seen DJ Envy and his wife have been together 20-something years. They got 6 kids. Mm-hmm. She just now came and told this man, oh, I've been unhappy sexually. So it's like, what? Like, okay, yeah, that could be on him, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he need to do more. But, like, why would you wait this long to tell somebody that?
I mean, in the marriage, yes, you definitely should communicate that in a book. In
their book. So it's like, this is something y'all talk about, like, privately, you know what I'm saying?
But I do think,
and he talking about, oh, I thought I'm putting it down. No, you know what I'm saying? That is miscommunication.
So women, like, stop lying to y'all men. If they're giving out bad penis, let them know they're giving out bad penis. Or if they're not doing something, you know what I'm saying? If you're not up to par. One, you're not being pleased.
And obviously say it the correct way. But see what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. That's crazy. So
privately, make sure you're communicating with your significant other. Hey, like, bro, not saying your sex is completely bad, or it is completely bad.
Get better. Like we can do something to make it better. Let's try this. We can do something to make it better, or something like that.
What are different ways you could tell your significant other that their sex is bad?
Babe, that their sex is bad. Woo! That their sex is bad. I think really
just the person you're dating.
It depends on what's bad about it. If they just rhythm is off, you know what I'm saying? I think you could take control and rhythm it up. If they not equipped correctly, I don't really know. Maybe like enlargement, you know what I'm saying, type things.
Well, what if he doesn't need a penis enlargement?
That's what I'm saying. If you just like, if it's just performance things, you can do a lot. You could work out to build stamina, you know what I'm saying? You could go dance to create some type of chemistry and rhythm. So it's things you can do to help. But as far as telling them, just be like, hey babe, let's try this. Hey babe, let's try that. Hey babe, don't do this. You know what I'm saying? Do a little bit more of this. Don't just, hey, your stuff is bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, figure out why it's bad and where it's bad. You know what I'm saying? And try to help in those areas. You know what I'm saying? But don't just, hey, it's bad. I see you pondering. You got something to tell me?
No.
She over here. Man, let me think about how I can say this.
Oh my God. I'm looking into stuff that's not there. What did we just discuss?
Anyway.
Looking into things that ain't even there. So what if, dang it, you made me forget. What if, or just about communicating if there's bad sex. Yeah. What if like, during sex, you know how like, people will like, hey, do this, hey, do that, hey, do this. What if the person hates that? Hates direction.
You hate direction.
I hate it sometimes.
All the time.
No, not all the time. I hate it sometimes, and I'll tell you why. No, I'll tell you why I hate it sometimes. Sometimes I want to just do what I want to do. I don't want your direction. I want to figure out what I want to do by myself.
And that could be the explorative thing I was talking about.
Sometimes I want to do it, and you don't let me just explore because you're like, oh, babe, do this. Oh, babe, do that. And I'm like, bro,
so
shut up.
Also go into me saying how I was telling you, like, I'm typically going to know what I want, when I want it, how I want it.
And it's not a problem all the time,
that.
but I feel like if it's like every time.
Every time, yeah, that's a problem. Every time,
like,
that's
bro,
a problem.
But
I do like expressing, like, oh, do this, you know what I'm saying? Oh, that feel good. Like,
I mean, that's
like
fine.
the
That's
expression
fine. I'm
of
just
things.
saying, like,
I'm
sometimes it's just like, bro, shut up and let me do what I want to do for a second.
So,
I
so with that, I'm
about
about to say, so with that, you should be like you should be able to express, like, babe, like, I just want to do this, like, I just want to try, and I'll be like, oh, well, she about to explore, like, it'll be intriguing to me to just let you explore, but you can't just like.
So communication is good throughout everything.
Communication is good throughout everything.
Not sexual.
Like,
always
communicate. Yeah,
if you're not communicating, it's just all bad.
Y'all gonna be on 2 different pages. You ain't gonna know what each other want.
You need to be on the same page, guys.
If y'all not communicating, if I'm like, oh, do this, and you like, oh, he's saying I ain't doing this good, and it's like, no, that's not what I'm saying. What you just did gave me a tingle here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Put your mouth here. That's all I'm saying. Here. That's all I'm saying.
What you did gave me a tingle.
That's all I'm saying. Simply.
That's funny.
I don't think that's funny. But I don't know, man. Wow.
For people who can't see, because we have this audio going too, someone had commented and said just joking when he starts directing. Like, that's funny. Noted.
A person like that, I might like that. I ain't gonna lie. Look, oh shoot. Let me chill out. I might like that. Shoot, I ain't gonna lie.
That's hilarious.
Hey, that's funny.
Period, sis.
That's funny. But no, I don't think it's bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Telling people what they like. Like, you ain't gonna know what I like if I don't tell you. And yeah, you can find out, you know what I'm saying? But what if you only do this? And I'm like, you did this, but I want you to do this. You're not even gonna know that unless I tell you.
That's accurate. I'm just saying, like, not throughout the whole
thing, no.
Not throughout all of sex do you need to tell me exactly what to do.
And that makes sense.
Not all the time. Sometimes you just gotta be explorative and let me do what I want to do, and you can do what you want to do.
Can I? But can I?
Anyways.
Now it's anyways. Anyways.
Gerald.
It's like, no, what she say? Oh, no, that's the old one. You ain't gonna be able to, like, watch a lot of them. You'll have to listen, because most of them is audio so far. I ain't gonna lie.
I hope she's still on to even see that.
She might be. She might not be.
Oh. Well, yes,
most
a lot of them are audio, so maybe you should message her if she's not on. If you're on, let us know that you heard that.
What's up? What else y'all got? Real quick.
So, we did, we already said this, but we did an episode prior to this, and it was a sex episode. We discussed sex. And
feeling sexually free in your relationship.
I had said we should have done it live because everyone always wants to talk about sex.
That's true, but I didn't want to do it live because, like, I wanted the conversation of it instead of like
reading and trying to converse.
Yeah, like instead of all of it. I more so wanted the conversation of it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so
it was more of a learning thing for me.
We're gonna try to go live more often. But sorry, he has this thing together.
It's still live though. Oh, come on, brother.
We're gonna try to go live more often. So you guys gotta let us know what you guys want to hear. Number one, you gotta let us know what you want to hear. I think obviously, we love talking about the relationship part of everything because we are in a marriage. We've been married for almost 10 years this year. That's crazy. 10 years, crazy. Guys.
10 years married, boy. We should need to be relationship goals. Y'all been looking up at these people in relationships. They be broken up in 2-3 weeks.
Oh man,
I need to cut it out. And even with our relationship, I wouldn't even tell people to look at us everything because you don't know what people go through. You know what I mean? You don't know what people go through. I could be gut punching her every 3 days, and y'all just like, oh, he love her. Like, I mean, I do, and I don't gut punch her, obviously. I'm just saying, like, y'all don't know what people go through. Like,
just be careful when you do relationship goals. Not saying you can't have these goals. Just know that
not everything. Don't know what people go through.
not everything that glitters. Is that the word?
Mm-hmm. Everything that glitters ain't gold.
Everything that glitters ain't gold.
That's facts.
We're gold though. No, I'm just kidding.
So that like poses a question. It's completely off topic, but like, how do you like maintain something like this that like does seem so happy and like so good, but like how do you like remain?
Honestly, keep
the
everything
authenticity?
private.
The authenticity? How do you keep the authenticity of it? Like to me, it's like y'all not on camera faking, and this ain't just like y'all just taking all these cute pictures, and it's not how y'all really live.
One, we don't even post.
Not like that. I ain't gonna. I'm gonna tell y'all that my son is killing me.
I don't do anything for social media.
Yeah, I don't do nothing.
I'm not doing anything for social media because I just don't got the time to do everything for social media.
Oh no,
I'm barely even on
just
social
not trying
media.
To look a certain way, like you gonna get what you get.
Two,
if my kid is on my butt. My kid on my butt.
Keep the authenticity by just keeping your relationship authentic.
Facts.
Like just enjoy your relationship. Enjoy the bad parts. Enjoy the good parts. Enjoy.
And then be transparent. Not so transparent to where you tell her every business. But be transparent in as far as like if you do show happy moments, don't be afraid to tell people that like it's not always like this. You know what I'm saying? Like we do go through things, we do get through things. Like so, don't try to make it seem like it's all glitz and glamours, and it's really not. So transparency.
And I feel like
is a big
that's
thing,
what made me want to do the podcast was after our separation. And people have told us, like, oh, I look up to y'all's relationship. Your relationship is great. But we didn't put everything on social media when we went through our separation or through anything that we went through. And I felt like going on, doing the podcast and letting people know, like, we do go through different things. And
honestly, that's one reason, not the only reason, that's one reason why I was, like, honest about certain things. Because, like, that Derek Jackson guy, boy, that nigga had a whole, he got big. That nigga had 6, 7 other women. I was like, dang, this nigga crazy. You relationship guru out here cheating on your woman. Like, if he don't got 2 good ankles, leave him. If that nigga work every day, leave him. And you got 6 women on the side that your woman don't know about, nigga. Shut up.
That's crazy.
Like,
absolutely.
But yeah, that was crazy.
It is crazy.
But yeah, I don't know. So I understand that.
Okay, guys.
All right, bet.
How do you have... Oh, that's the advert. We didn't even answer this question.
That was an old joint. What question? You could try that.
All right, we're going to ask one more question, but it's going to be a sex question, so we kind of run away from our...
Not raunchy, though.
No. This also can be within communication, too, though. How do you have a healthy sex life around regular life?
Around the regular life?
I think that might be more pointed towards... She asked the question, didn't she?
I think so.
Let's end this episode because we have kids. I thought she did. My bad. So with kids and everything, actually, we're not going to answer that question.
You can.
Well, then hurry up. I know you hear that baby crying.
I think one thing I used to hate, I ain't gonna lie, I used to hate scheduled sex, but like I can understand why it's so big now. As far as like, all right, I'm about to put this kid in bed, meet me in the you know what I'm saying? Meet me in the bedroom 15, 20 minutes or something like that. So I think it's different stages, but
the kid was older when we put them in the bath, just to be clear.
Yeah, by themselves, yeah.
And the door was right, and
but like
right there, right there. Just
I think obviously it's stages, but I do think it's communication and like making sure you do set aside time. Like I think as far as like having a kid, like baby toddler, something like that, where you can't just leave them. Yeah. You like have to set aside time. And I think for a woman, setting aside that time will probably show her man, you know what I'm saying, that she's interested, that she wants it, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. So
or it should show the man that she's interested and she's still trying.
It should.
Because
but sometimes it's like setting aside that time is like sometimes you need more than the 20 minutes. You know
I understand that, so, but like the woman is trying her hardest.
Yeah, I understand that.
So like men need to understand, like, we just had a kid and this kid needs me 99% of the time. I understand you need me as well. But you also need to understand that, like, I have to tend to this kid. I'm still trying to tend to you. Be appreciative. And that I really am trying.
That makes sense.
And appreciate whether it's 20 minutes, an hour, whatever. Appreciate that time and go with it. Don't be,
so like,
oh, I don't want to do it because this is, you gotta fit me in this little box. No.
like,
I'm trying to make sure you're pleased, the baby's pleased. We didn't even thinking about me.
So I get that. But like within this 20 minutes, if I tell you what I need in this 20 minutes to make this be the best thing, why is that a problem? If I'm like, if we only got 20 minutes, do this, and this within this 20 minutes, and this will be the best 20 minutes ever. Why is that a problem?
I didn't say it was a problem.
I'm just asking. But no, I get that. Like, if we only got 20 minutes, we only got 20 minutes. That just, like after a while, that's going to get to where it's like, all right, like, I need more than 20 minutes. You know?
Yeah.
I need time. Like, this.
Yeah. And I feel like that comes with time, almost.
I agree.
Like, when you have a newborn.
Yeah, everything changes.
Everything changes. Because, like,
you can't even look at the
before we got pregnant,
tits by yourself no more.
We were, what?
You can't even look at breasts no more by yourself when you got a newborn. Is that a false statement? Because I think it's not. Like, the breasts don't belong to you no more. Nothing belongs to you.
It barely belonged to the mom.
But before we got pregnant, I think sex life was lit before we got pregnant. I ain't gonna lie. And like,
we were lit. We had just started.
Our daughter was 5, 6 years old, so she had started school. She was like in school.
With her cousins.
She was with her cousin.
We were
so like I think it's definitely the ages,
Our
man.
sex life
the
was fantastic. Then somebody got us pregnant. After your episode, girl.
I know why you laughing. It's partially your fault.
Your fault. No, I love my babies. But we got pregnant and then
it changes with a newborn.
It changes. It does change. And then he's 1, but it's still like he's a toddler, so like it's still
he ain't trying to go too far. And then you see you hear he needs you, like he needs you. So it'd be like that.
I hear ya. You can come in.
It'd be like that.
It's not coming in.
But no, other than that, I do say you need to like make the time. You know what I'm saying? Like if it got to be 10 minutes.
It was great.
let that 10 minutes be a wonderful 10 minutes. If it got to be 10 minutes, if it got to be 20 minutes, you know what I'm saying? Let it be a great 20 minutes. But you definitely got to set that time aside.
We're being bombarded by children. Yeah. Oh.
Eh? What's up, stinking boy? Want to be on live?
The reason we never have sex, guys.
Exhibit A.
I'm just kidding. We have sex.
We have some sex. We have some sex. Exhibit A.
Exhibit A.
What's up, boy? What is this?
Oh, people thought that was hilarious.
We do. You know what I'm saying? We do, but we don't.
It ain't where it was.
For me, it used to be before he came. It could be between 2 and 4 a.m. It was a go. When I woke up for work or like in the morning, it could be a go. After work, it could be a go. You know what I'm saying? None of that is popping off now. With like, none of that is popping. 3, 4 in the morning, he's awake, looking for boobs. You know what I'm saying? What else is going on? Getting for work, ready for work, he's awake. You know what I'm saying? Looking for boobs. Get home from work, I walk through the door, he wake up. So it's like, yeah, bro, nah. You got between 7 and 8 p.m. That's prime time dinner and kid getting bath time. So it's like, how much time do we really have? Like, because that is, dinner is done and you got to get in the bath time. All within that time.
You gotta,
this is where with a smile on his face.
Just be creative.
Say with a smile on my face, ready to eat. Stinky boy.
We're trying.
You trying?
I think, because we're going, for my birthday trip, we're going away for a week. So I think I'm going to try to get him off. That's funny.
He don't sleep. Like, when he with me, he's not comfortable enough to sleep all the way through the night. When he with her, like, when she's home, he don't like to sleep without touching her. You know what I'm saying? So, like, anytime she roll over or something,
yeah, like, he has to be touching all the time. Yeah. And it's like, I need time. I need space. Yeah. But I wanted to try to breastfeed him up until 2, like I did with my daughter. But when I'm working a lot more than I did with her,
yeah, that's
a
facts.
lot more.
That's facts.
So I don't even know. I mean, we made it to 1. So I feel like we're gonna start.
Just chilling, you know. What you want, boy?
So I feel like we might start trying to wean, and then I don't have to worry about it when I'm on my week-long.
But he's a really light sleeper though. Look, like he's a really light sleeper though. So like he like needs to be touching her, like touching her. And it's crazy. We ain't asked for that, my brother. But yeah, it's definitely a hassle trying to keep a healthy sex life around this guy. No, we do bottle feed. Boy, girl, she wouldn't be able to work. Yeah. I mean, it's breast milk, but it's bottle fed when she not here.
When I'm here, I don't even have time to pump to even bottle feed if I wanted to.
Facts.
And
for real, like we like the suggestions, but like we do try. You know what I'm saying? We do try.
Hold on, guys. We're gonna continue online for a second. Let me end the actual episode because we're just answering the questions of the people who are only on audio or just listening.
Okay. Well, hurry up.
So make sure y'all continue to listen. We're on all the platforms. I'm pretty sure.
Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Pandora,
Amazon Music, iHeartRadio.
Spotify.
And Anchor. Maybe Stitcher too.
Follow me at Slim_Wayne3
and
on
then
IG.
Follow me at Your Girl Aaliyah. Follow the podcast at Hey Babes Podcast on Twitter and Instagram. And follow the podcast on YouTube and Facebook at Hey Babe Let's Chat Podcast. And we're going to get the YouTube together. There's like 1 episode on it.
I'm about to get it jumping. Deuces.
Okay, so back to your life.
Like we do try different things, you know what I'm saying? But like I'm kind of happy we be here to like talk to people about just the regularities of things. Like it's no way you can get around, you know what I'm saying, having a newborn. So like we do bottle feed and different things, you know what I'm saying? But like it's just like I think all mothers know too well that like when you're in this newborn stage, you know what I'm saying, certain things just have to happen a newborn way, you know what I'm saying? You can't have time for this, you don't have time for that. And I'm happy we be here to talk to couples about that. Cause for real, like I've seen couples like be in this stage and a dude bounce, you know what I'm saying? And for me, it's like, bro, that's sad, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all are in a good place in life right now. Things just ain't clicking how
you just gotta give it time. If y'all can get through this stage in your relationship or in a marriage.
Look, when my daughter turned 5, that was the best time of my life. She went to school. That's all I needed. Like, that's all I needed.
There was times I think she went to school and we both called off work.
And just chill.
And just stayed in the house and chilled.
And just chill.
And I think that is...
This is a different stage. And I'm happy we be here to just talk to people just about the normalities of, like, different stages, you know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, I seen dudes get in this stage and bounce. And it's like, it's not even allowing... nothing, the time to like grow, you know what I'm saying? To where it's like, bro, this stage ain't forever. And then it's like, this is such a still beautiful stage, you know what I'm saying? Where like you get to see your kid develop, you get to love on your kid as much as they want to love on you. They do get irritated, I'm not gonna lie, kids.
And I think that needs to be very much so normalized that kids are irritated.
Kids is irritating. But, like, they your kids. It ain't like you can, you know what I'm saying? You leave, now you don't got them. Like, now you don't got them. You don't got whatever you just had.
That doesn't diminish the fact that you don't love your kids.
Yeah, that don't diminish the fact that
you love them. They're just irritated. That's just
like they be in your way.
And this too.
They be in your way, you know what I'm saying? They be loud. They don't go to sleep sometimes, so.
Look at them. Cheesy.
I know.
I think it's because it's all these cameras.
I think it's just a lot of lights. There's a lot going on.
He's loving it.
Yeah.
You liking it? How old are you? How old are you?
Show us how old are you?
You gonna tell us?
Almost.
Yeah. Yay.
Exactly.
Yep.
Look, exactly.
Yep.
Like,
exactly. That is exactly.
That's exactly what it is.
And I think
it's a whole
we probably should
stage.
just, definitely.
It's definitely a stage. But no, it get better, I think. That's why I think, like, when guys do bounce, man, it gets so much better.
She said that's why I'm the rich auntie.
Well, you need to become sis, so you can auntie this right here. Just saying. They can come home, but they gotta get out of here 4 hours max or minimum. Listen, 4 hours minimum. You gotta go to auntie house.
4 hours minimum.
Minimum.
I mean, I think that is one thing I miss about being in
around
Ohio,
aunties.
around like being around like bigger family.
Auntie
is
Jasmine's
because like
house was lit.
you could take the kids to their auntie's house or to their grandma's house. We can't really do that.
No.
Different room is very much so appreciated, but it's just a different room.
That's facts. I bounce on these kids so fast. We in this live. I'm out of here.
No. This is where
I'm out of here.
Arguments come from.
See, the only thing I don't mind saying stuff like that is because people see me with my kids. You know what I'm saying? People see that I do take care of my kids wholeheartedly.
That's never been a problem. You definitely.
So when I need to, where'd Dad go? I don't know where Dad went. Like, Dad is out of here. Like, say, Dad is out of here.
Dad is out of here.
Because I'm a sure take care of my babies, even when I want to fresh prince them out the window. That's funny, boy.
We need to figure out. We're coming.
I've been telling people. You might.
Well, I can't.
Yeah. Never mind. We ain't coming.
I didn't even say anything.
But yeah, for future podcast episodes and lives, the homie
we're
Shawnee.
gonna have to get on an episode with you, Shawnee.
Mm-hmm.
We can do.
February?
We can do it like on a Zoom.
Oh, okay.
And then like we can video record
Yeah,
that.
I feel like that would be lit. She be doing a whole bunch of stuff. Well, when I tell you,
and
them
she
girls
can
nights,
ask us questions. We can ask her questions.
I just flick through all the game nights, and when people be on Snap, I mean, they be lit. They play all these games. Like, what? Did she put this together herself? Like, what is this? Like,
don't move.
Yeah, they game nights used to be lit. I ain't gonna lie. Only person made me feel envious of a game night was Shawnee.
I miss our game nights.
Our game nights was lit too. I ain't gonna lie.
Y'all almost made me want to move back to Ohio.
No.
But I don't.
No. I can't do it.
Say hi.
I can't do it.
Was that good?
For one in the snow, if I was to move back to Ohio, I would have to live in Cincinnati. And then it still snows there, so I'm cool.
Snows.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Yeah, no.
I'm cool. If I moved to
It's
Cincinnati,
definitely been
Ohio,
nice not
I would
having
have to live in
snow
the
out
DMV.
here. Did you say if I moved back to Ohio, I'd have to live in the DMV? We're gonna know.
Y'all ain't trying to end on me.
Because what?
It made sense.
Did it?
Boy, what is you doing? You wildin'. Hopefully y'all see this, man. This is craziness. Primetime craziness right here.
Primetime craziness. I thought somebody said something. Alright, are you done now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think I don't got no more questions.
Well, I ended the episode.
Not on there.
I mean, we didn't end the live, but I'm saying we end the episode.
Yeah.
Well, you guys, I love all of the support and love that we're getting
Me
from
too.
everybody. I need to put my base where I put.
Hey, y'all start sharing. If y'all you don't gotta share if you don't like the, you know what I'm saying, the live, the episode, whatever. But if y'all like the live episodes, just share it. You know what I'm saying? Get our views up.
Yeah, well,
Ain't nothing
that
wrong
too.
with that.
But
I'm gonna let you be. I'm be honest. Get the views up. Like that's what we do here. Like,
but
right?
also,
that's what we doing here.
just to let us know, like, you guys want to see us still doing lives, because like we don't know if y'all. I mean, seeing the views, it lets us know that people
I feel like
are
somebody's
liking
sitting
the
in the
views.
house. Even if y'all don't want to see the live, you know what I'm saying? Y'all sitting in the house, y'all, you know, man, just share the joke.
And should we do more? We should probably do more videos, huh? Like
for sure, yeah, that's without question.
For YouTube, like I feel like people are more willing to
See
watch
this?
rather
See
than
this? Craziness. Now he's
just
gonna get
audio.
down, about to grab the computer, grab everything.
to. Oh, she said to do the lives. You like the lives? So,
Would you watch on YouTube as well, or you more so like the lives?
do you like the interaction of the lives, or
Oh, that's a good question.
because I think some episodes we probably won't do
Live. That's how the last one was. I like that. Sometimes.
That sex episode, I'm telling you, that was a good episode.
That was a good episode, and it wasn't like the raunchy sex episode. It was really more so like how do you get to where you feel sexually free in your relationship? You know what I'm saying? I like the live is more accurate. That makes sense. But the last episode we did that we gonna post, you know what I'm saying? It was more so just like becoming sexually free in your relationship. Being able to ask your partner for certain things and without feeling judged, you know what I'm saying? What else? It was good. Sexual fantasies you might have, you know what I'm saying? Thought it was a good one.
All right. Okay, I see what you're saying. We probably won't do lives every time.
Not every episode for sure.
We will do lives
maybe
more
like one.
often.
We can do it twice a month. Every other episode, every other 2 episodes, something like that.
I like the lives, but the convenience of the YouTubes because I can't always tune in.
That's why I like the YouTube. I ain't gonna lie, because like everybody not gonna be on the live for real, and they can just go back.
I mean, you can go back, but the lives are only available for 30 days. So we actually need to download.
And then you don't get as many views on Facebook as you do on YouTube. And I'm
YouTube, you only have a certain amount of friends, so like.
But not if people share and subscribe. Not even subscribe. If people just share it, you know what I'm saying? People going to want to go to it.
I will say, since we started doing the lives, I've been getting more followers on Facebook.
Man.
I mean, Instagram.
Y'all need to cut that out.
We're literally telling people to follow us on Instagram.
Keep following me. Follow me. I need it, but listen, I'm not one for random people. I ain't going to lie to you. I like strangers, but like it depends on what you already know. You know what I'm saying? You gotta come to me, hey, I listen to your podcast. All right, what'd you hear? You know what I'm saying? What'd you hear? Because I could have been, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what I
have people at work tuning into my lives. I mean, my podcast. I'm like, y'all better not judge anything I say on this podcast.
No, I just like to talk about it. I ain't gonna lie. So even if you do see me and you be like, oh, I heard your podcast, I just like to talk about whatever we talked about on the podcast, for real.
So we will discuss how often we'll go live.
That's all we should be saying. Hit us in the DMs. We like the interaction. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I like the interaction of the lives. I agree. I like the interaction of the lives. I like the authenticity of it. We don't really edit too much out of our episodes, though.
Which could be, I don't know if that's good or bad.
I don't know if that's good or bad either. We do have a page for the podcast. We do,
but more people get on here.
Yeah, so we do our lives more so on here because more people are going to be on there. But the views are important. I mean, if the views happen on
the other one,
we just have to make sure we're getting our views on all the platforms we can too.
Yeah, that's facts.
So like, if it's just on Facebook, yeah, it helps with the Facebook. But we gotta get our YouTube one. We gotta get our podcast. Like,
but yeah, we do got a page. Audio. The page that I tagged in before we went live, that's our actual podcast page for Facebook for real. I just don't. I think a lot of people follow it, but I don't know if you know what I'm saying. If everybody will see that live or if it'll pop up like that. So I think it's just easier to go.
Can we tag it and like that way? Like
we probably should tag it
live.
Yeah.
Like it'll just be.
Oh, for his privacy. Man. He a loke. He ain't even supposed to be here. This is our podcast, not his.
Shut up. You don't want it.
We is not here for his privacy.
I can't. You don't see what I deal with on a daily?
Man, look. Honestly, man. Oh.
See? I figured
no,
she wouldn't
I don't mind new people. I don't mind new people.
He's talking trash.
I like new people.
He does like new people.
I like strangers, and I like for people to talk to me. Social media to me is just weird.
He's a lot more social than people think.
Social media is just dangerous. Like you know what I'm saying? I'll add you, but like I'm gonna screen like a profile. Like I would really much rather like if you're gonna add me, I'll really much rather like somebody add me and tell me like, oh, I followed your podcast than just be a random ad. You know what I'm saying? Like so I like new people. I just don't like, you know what I'm saying, a person adding me from Argentina. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, what is you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, or, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. But I like people adding me. I just want more, like, for people to be like, oh, honestly, hey, I heard your podcast.
You know what's crazy?
I'd be like, oh, bet.
The whole time, we've been doing this podcast since 2022?
You think?
2022. And I thought this whole time he made his Instagram freaking public. And he's like, babe, I keep getting all these ads from all these people.
Man, look.
And then he just like blocks them. And I'm like, bro, what are you doing? I was like, our podcast, we're telling people to follow us on the podcast. And he's blocking people. And I'm like, bro, your Instagram is supposed to be public so people can follow as you goof.
And then for me, it's like, it becomes a thing of like, I'm hesitant on like, I want the podcast to do great, you know what I'm saying? I don't want it to do so great that like now we famous and we can't go to the store with our kids or like, you know what I'm saying? I don't like that.
I understand.
Like, I don't mind if somebody came to me random like, hey, you're Slim Wayne, I heard your podcast. But if I have my kids and my wife, I'm going to be like, bro, like, say that from back there so I can then like feel comfortable with you walking up to me, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's more so like I'll like new people, but I don't like for you to know me without me knowing you know me. You know what I'm saying? Like that seems like a security risk. I'm not gonna lie. Like, that seems like a security risk.
But I definitely
you
had
know
a dream
me,
our
and I don't
podcast
know
was
that
take
you know
off,
me.
so just
like,
be prepared.
Seems like a security risk. So I like new people.
And then we also, so we're trying to do new things for the podcast page, period. So we've been discussing possibly vlogging just to get you guys.
For the YouTube.
That'll be just for YouTube. If you're not following YouTube, you're just not going.
And that's true. That's the world we're getting into. That's one reason why, like, I sometimes, like, how we be going on, like, oh, we ain't recorded in 2 or 3 weeks or a month or whatever. Sometimes that's why I don't mind that, because, like, I want the podcast to be big, but I would never been the one to be like, oh, I want to be famous or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, the whole famous thing kind of scared me. Cause like I like going to Walmart and going anywhere and people just don't know you. You know what I'm saying? So like I don't, and not to say like I just think we're gonna get all big or something like that, but like getting into that, you know what I'm saying? Like that is a worry of mine. I'm not gonna lie. Cause then people know everything about you, and you could be somewhere just chilling at the park and a longtime fan watching you and your kids, and it's like, dang, bro, that's invasive. Like.
Yeah, that's true.
That's real invasive. Like, that's real invasive. That's why I was saying it's dangerous for, like, the OnlyFans thing is so dangerous. Because, like, people get these fans, and now you don't know who your fans are. You know what I'm saying? Your fan could be living next door to you, and now they want a show for $3. And it's like, nigga, what? I'm not even online right now. Like, this ain't how that works. Like, so I don't know, man. This is dangerous. Getting into that world is dangerous, I think. But like you said, that's the territory we getting into. Boy.
Tis.
I ain't the one.
Oh, God.
I ain't the one.
All right, guys. We have to go be parents. For an hour or two of the day, we got to not be parents.
I know.
Oh. I'm actually going to figure out... I'm actually going to figure out how to get this YouTube... he was eating.
Oh wow! See how this just happened? He been in here 3 minutes, and my shirt look like this.
What is the problem? What'd you do with the thing? Oh, it's right here. Here. God, I can't reach it.
Y'all see this? Just be on us.
What was I saying? Oh, we're leaving.
I didn't want it to do something crazy to me after this episode. So I heard.
Clearly, the beginning of this was not to you.
I wasn't listening at all.
Clearly.
This whole episode.
Clearly.
Man, chill out.
Not.
She can't never, you know what I'm saying?
Dang.
How you do this? How you do like, oh, there you go. Come on.
He's struggling.
Man. Now I'm struggling.
But were you not?
Come on, dog. Anywho.
Alright, kids.
I think we out of here, y'all. We appreciate y'all tuning in.
We're gonna try to vlog. Ow! He just bit me.
If anybody know full-time in-house babysitters, let us know.
You need a nanny.
We got 2 extra rooms, 2 living rooms. Pick one. But you can't have no license though. So whenever I ain't here, you can't leave with my kids.
What?
I say, but you can't have no license.
So they can't be free to do what they want.
I believe you too. I ain't gonna lie. I definitely would have let you watch some kids.
I can't find the Oh, it's fine.
I definitely would have let you watch some kids too.
I'm gonna trash everything though. Oh gosh. I can't wait for our vacation. I don't think you understand.
Man, I can't wait either. I don't think you understand.
I need to get my passport.
And what's crazy, so we supposed to be going on this cruise, boy. She gonna look up. I'm gonna be in our room butt naked for at least 2 to 3 of those days, bro.
We're only on the cruise for 4.
2 of them days, bro. Anybody come around this balcony, they seeing schlong. They seeing a
You
schlong.
can't walk around the cruise naked.
I'll be in my room.
Oh.
If you come around this balcony
Oh.
and you see what you see, that's on you.
No one can come around the balcony. The balcony looks out to the ocean.
Oh, well, shoot.
Now, if you're on the other balcony, you look down into.
You going on this cruise all 2 to 3 days. Chilling.
This is
I don't want to
exactly
hear
why
nothing.
you probably want to go
Nothing but the
into
waves.
this nude resort.
Yeah, I do want to go to a nude resort. I don't see why that's a problem. She said that like it's a bad thing. I completely want us to go to a 3 to 4 day nude resort. Clothes optional. Not recommended. Is what I hope they say. Like, clothes optional, not recommended. Or I'm gonna get me a drink and a cigar. I don't want nobody to talk to me. And if you do, it better be pleasant conversation about anything. At this point, we naked. Like,
Wow.
we should be able politics, religion. What is we even doing here naked? Like, we should be able to talk about anything at this point. Like, we was butt naked at a cruise with a beer in our hand. We should be good to go.
Kids.
Hey, man. Alright, we about to get out of here. He getting into everything.
Alright, guys.
Call him mischief. Don't even think about it. We do appreciate y'all. Nice guy. We do appreciate y'all tuning in, though, for real. That's kind of why I do like the lives, because y'all do tune in.
And y'all put in input. I do like it, too.
My homie D wasn't in here this time, but...
Oh, he wasn't. He was definitely the one that was on it.
Definitely the one.
Was that the first one we did?
Yep, the first
He was on it.
My boy B was keeping us alive. Well, I mean, we was good, but he was giving us good interaction.
And now it's...
Boy, what are you doing? Cut it out. It ain't funny.
His laugh.
So
Mom, I just need you to understand that this is...
She on here?
No.
Oh.
If you watch this
Boy, my mother will be getting on the lives. I'll be like, what you got, baby? Because I ain't saying nothing.
I don't know why.
Watching,
but when my mom gets on, it don't even say she be on.
It do. I seen it when she was
that
on.
One time.
My mother-in-law get on the level. I ain't got nothing to say. Boy,
I feel it though. I don't be having nothing to say.
I ain't got nothing to say.
I think the next live, if we do a live and we talk about sex, I'm blocking my mom. That's just gonna be what it is.
Nothing to say. I'm an angel. No.
Or maybe that's where we have to get a Patreon. The only people who follow that.
He said don't block.
Oh, I'm definitely blocking my mom. I'm blocking the whole church.
I ain't gonna block the whole church. That's your mom.
I'm blocking everybody.
Oh, yep, ain't catch that one.
What was your job? You were supposed to catch that.
I didn't know that cup was there. I ain't gonna lie. Alright, yeah, we out of here.
Yep,
now he's
now we got
splashing in juice. Deuces. Maybe I'll go live by myself or something. Not the whole church. Look, whole congregation. Block.
The whole church, girl. Oh, I like going live sometimes. I've never gone live until we went live.
Me neither. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like I ain't never had reasons to go live. I don't like
girl,
people
you
in
know,
my
time
business.
is like 12:30 in Ohio.
She ain't got no kids.
Oh, live your life. Since she says she is the auntie.
She ain't got no kids.
We got 2 more nieces.
Man, that explains. I'ma just hit him up and see what. Oh, she just. Man, you still ain't got no kids. When we get off, we gotta give it back. Give it, man. No kids, man, boy. We ain't had no kids. Life was great. That was probably the best time of my life.
Is he playing in the juice?
Yeah, he is. So he gonna need a bath.
I can't.
This is how parenting works. If they ain't getting into nothing that could kill them, go ahead and do what you're doing until I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Until I feel like handling it. But if you could kill yourself, then yeah. It's good to not be ready yet. And to know that you're not ready yet. I ain't gonna lie.
Anytime anyone asks me, like, should I have a kid? No.
I tell people no. Honestly,
take your time.
I love my marriage, but when people are like, oh, bro, I'm ready to settle down, I be like, bro, just wait. Like, get what, you know what I'm saying? Live a little life first and then see if you really ready for that. Because that's like, it's so life-changing to where it's like, and then it's like, when you get in it, don't think you can just get out. And you shouldn't want to get out, you know what I'm saying? But like, you shouldn't get in it just because you like, you shouldn't get in it off like momentary feelings, I don't think. You know what I'm saying? Because you're like, oh, it's going good. It's going great. I think I could blah, blah, blah. No. Look at how this woman is. Is she even good enough to like, is she going to be a good wife? Are you going to be a good husband? Are you ready to be a good husband?
No. Not everyone's getting married after they have children.
What you mean?
Not everyone's going to
No, I'm just saying, period. Because people be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? People be looking at me like, oh, I'm ready to settle down with my girl.
Should we do an episode talking about like baby dads and baby moms?
What you mean? Because like, what do you mean? We don't. I was about to say we don't live that life, so we can't exactly talk about that. But people don't like. People don't.
We should have a
think
baby
about
dad,
like
baby
long
mama.
term. They really get married for like momentary things. Like, oh, it's going good. We've been cool for a couple of whatevers, and it's like, bro, have you thought about her 5 years from now? Like, what are her habits like? What are your habits like? You know what I'm saying?
People think about that. They think about that momentary happiness.
That's what I'm saying. People think about momentary. So remember the time we was talking, and I told you, I was like, man, like honestly, like marrying you was like, it was almost like a strategic thing. Like I knew you were gonna like, this was gonna be good 20 years.
Y'all, he told me that when we got into our relationship, he only got in a relationship because he didn't want someone else to have me.
That was not the only reason I said.
That's what you said.
I said whoever she got with and married, she was gonna make a great wife. You know what I'm saying? And whoever that guy was, for the way she wanted to be a wife, I would have been jealous of. So why not try to be the husband? So why not try to be the husband? That makes sense. If I can look at you and be like, man, she's going to make somebody a great wife. You know what I'm saying?
You didn't say that. You said I got in a relationship because I didn't want someone else to have you.
And then I explained.
Don't lie.
Yeah, you lying. I'm about to say, and then I explained. Like, I explained myself on why I thought
this. Okay, don't touch
Daddy's,
his hands are red.
Because it's like, if I'm looking at her and I'm like, man, she's going to be like one of the best wives anybody could find. You know what I'm saying? Why not try to be the husband if like it can be? Like, you can't look at a stranger and say that and try to do it. But it's like, we knew each other. We had that, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, why not try to be the husband? Like, any other wife I get it could be anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, this woman wants to be a wife. Why not get ready to be a husband? I think that makes perfect sense. I ain't gonna lie. No, I don't.
All right, we're gonna end it because my kid is over here playing in juice puddles, and touching the computer.
He's about to kill himself. So.
I know you're fine with it, but I'm not. So, it was something I was gonna say before we ended it. It was what we were talking about: kids, baby moms, baby dads. I might start considering, because since we're in Cali now, and some people still want to be on the episodes, I might start consider doing a Zoom and video recording that.
Oh, as an episode?
As an episode. Like, that way we can have guests on the episode.
Yeah. Because I know somebody who was in here.
Because, like, I would have that Shawnee girl on it. Like, we'll just have a sex episode and talk to her.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
And
I know somebody else who wants to actually be on the podcast. And I honestly asked, like, when we first started, we just didn't, like, have a way to I don't know her personally, but we know through each other through Facebook a little bit.
Oh.
But I'll show you though.
Well, yeah. So I might start trying to figure out how to do Zooms and stuff.
I'm about to go pee, y'all.
How to do Zooms. We're about to just end it. Thanks for listening.
Keep up with the listening. Follow us where y'all can follow us. If y'all on Facebook, y'all probably know where y'all.
I'm probably about to go play with this YouTube while you cook.
You the man. She the man. Y'all be loving this. I ain't gonna lie. Right? Even with all that crap she talk about taking the breaks, she still be wanting me to go take my breaks. This is what I be saying. Get y'all a partner, you know what I'm saying, that wants y'all to be y'all and be happy. Like, cause it's people that just want y'all to make them happy. And that's not how we are, you know what I'm saying? Like, we genuinely want each other to be happy, you know what I'm saying? We genuinely want each other's dreams to come true. We genuinely want happiness and peace for each other. That's typically what, like, that will be key in a relationship. So when I be like, man, I love this relationship, the partnership, the teamwork, like, we genuinely be wanting peace and happiness for each other. And it be feeling good to me, I ain't gonna lie. But I gotta pee. Texting her side, guys. You know what I mean? I was just talking all this good stuff about her. It's like, no, it's a female. I ain't gonna start the lies.
Yeah, start the lies.
Laughing at that.
That's not funny. Don't laugh at that. That's not funny. Don't entertain anything he's doing because it's not funny. Oh, look at us, guys. We have new phones. Our videos are going to be a little bit better.
Every time I get a new iPhone, I feel such slaves. Like, slaves. New slaves, Jordans, iPhones, social media. I hate new phones. But I'm about to go pee.
Our
So
kid is doing the most. All right.
Love y'all.
Love you guys. Bye. Text us. I need to be more social. So people add me on anything or message me and I will add you guys on. I'm mostly on Snapchat. But yeah. Okay. Bye. Oh, crap. I don't even know. Oh, it's up here.